All right, guys, welcome back. Today, guys, we're gonna do a little bit of a quick video, a really good one. And this one, we actually have a couple different videos on this, but this is gonna be a really cool topics for you, especially within our call center, like our financial call center that we work with, as well as some of our, some of our representatives that we have actually working in the field, grinding it out every single day, as they always come in contact with the gatekeeper. So we're gonna talk about some tips today on how to deal with a gatekeeper, someone that is not the decision maker. So if you're new to sales, a gatekeeper is someone that's put in place that is to work the front end operations or to work at that location, and their job usually as a gatekeeper, as the term would say, is that their job is to kick you out as a sales professional, essentially, right? Their job is to make sure that you don't get in front of the owner. And that's okay, because most decision makers, guys, or most owners are super busy with running their business or making decisions as CEOs, and they don't have time for you as a sales professional, right? They technically they don't, usually they don't, right? But that's not our job. Our job is to get past the gatekeeper and meet with them so that we can properly display our information so that they can make a confident and well-informed decision. And that's important, right? So how do we get past the gatekeeper, or how do we work with gatekeepers? Well, it's pretty important to understand a few different things, and these three top things are gonna really help you. The first one is that you wanna always, with your gatekeeper, okay, instead of giving them the pitch or giving them too much information, and we'll talk about why that's so detrimental to your sale. It's very, very, very important, is that you need to give them, first off, the strongest value-added proposition, okay, the strongest VAP. Give them the strongest value-added proposition. What is the world's best thing about the product you sell? Like, what does it do? If you sell, this stuff cures cancer, right? I sell pharmaceutical products, okay, right? Or this stuff cures this, right? This is, within the last stages of FDA approval. This program saves you all your money in merchant processing, completely. It's free. It's 100% free. Or whatever it happens to be, guys. This car is like on sale. It's 50% off. It's almost damn near free. Whatever your best value-added proposition is, okay, you need to give that to your gatekeeper, okay? If that's the only information you're able to pass on to your decision maker. It needs to be something that's a snap, boom, wake up, hey, I need a response, okay? Because your product's not gonna give that, your pitch is not gonna give that. And even the old school, hey, well, I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna buy them coffee, I'm gonna hang out with the gatekeeper for a long time, just so they might, drop my name at a meeting. Guys, that's way too long. That's not effective. You need something that's a bang. Okay, we give away this for free, or hey, when can I see them? So that way you actually get a response back. That is an impactful thing to that person, to make it impactful to the owner so that you're able to get that information. It's super important to do that, to understand that you need to give your strongest VAP. The second thing that we can do with gatekeepers that are gonna help is you need to make allies with them. Okay, allies with them in a sense that, we need to make sure the same thing I just kind of said against, but you buy them coffee, you do this, you make friends with them, ask them for a favor as opposed to giving them instructions. Okay, they already get enough instructions at work as gatekeeper, they're working for someone, they're not gonna take instructions from you, and their whole job is to kick you out in the first place. So you need to make allies with them and explain to them how beneficial the product would be and how good they would look in front of the owner. For example, in merchant services, we say, well, we have a program that'll completely eliminate your bill. Now, Dr. blah, blah, blah over here, okay, usually probably pays what, between $5 to $1,000 a month. What if you were the person working here that was responsible with passing that information to him, so you would save $1,000 a month? You might get a raise, you might, they might be looking at you for a different position, a higher position. You might get promoted. All sorts of different things could happen to you. So, I really need your help to pass this information along, to get this to them right away. Or now, why don't, if you can, see if you can pencil me in right now. Can you just, I know he's in a procedure, I'll come back when he's not. So what'd you say? It takes about 45 minutes. I'll be right back. And then I don't necessarily want to see him, but what I want you to do is I want you to go explain this one VIP to him real quick, or VAP, value added proposition, to him, and then see if you can do me a favor and see if I can just set me a meeting. Okay, and that's something that's gonna push. The third thing that we're gonna do with gatekeepers is you need to understand is that you need to treat gatekeepers as an ally, but you need to keep them as far away from your sales pitch as possible. And the same thing goes for businesses or situations where there's partners or groups involved. You never need to give the grand presentation all to one group, hoping that group will go to another. A lot of you will out there say, well, Carson, that's not my case. It's not what I'm used to. I'm in long ticket sales, so I have to give the world's best presentation to all the groups, and then they have to come together, and it has to be an organized thing. And that is true. But what I mean by this, guys, generically, is that you never want to let gatekeepers or people that are not able to sign the paperwork or make the decision get pitched by someone else other than yourself. You are highly trained to sell your product. You've been through your company's sales training. You know everything there is to know and pretty much all the objections, and if you don't, you're learning them now. But even if you've gone through the company's training, you still know more about that product and that company than the person you're selling to. So it's important not to let gatekeepers sell for you. Don't give your gatekeepers the process. Don't take them through the steps of the sale. Do not give them the value-added proposition. Give them one key top Mount Everest top value-added proposition, but do not give them the whole pitch. What's gonna happen is they're gonna end up displaying this to their partner. They're gonna end up, which is a partner in a partner situation, where they're gonna end up displaying this to their board of directors. And if they do it incorrectly, you might just have lost a deal because they're not good at sales. They're not good at communicating. They basically you let someone else judge your paycheck. You let someone else give your sales pitch for you. And that's the last thing that you wanna do. And that's the most ineffective thing that you can do. Not only have you wasted your time pitching to someone that can't make a decision, but you're also taking that person and you're relying on them to give your awesome sales pitch. It's like a copy of a copy. Have you seen the movie Multiplicity? Really funny movie, Michael Keaton. A copy of a copy of a copy ends up being not the best situation, right? Well, you're the top person. You're selling the product to someone else, and now you're relying on that copy to sell it to someone else who hasn't practiced the pitch as much as you. So avoid giving your pitch to the gatekeepers, and you'll go a long way. Build up rapport with them, build up rapport with them, build up a friendship, but make sure that you're giving them the strongest value-added proposition, and don't let anyone sell for you. You do the selling. Rock and roll, guys. Thanks for tuning in to CSO Pro. Like, subscribe, and share below. Talk to you soon. Hey guys, this is Carson Cook, back at you again with the CSO Pro. Just wanted to put everything out there, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning into all the videos here on YouTube. I just wanted to point out to you guys real quick, just once again, this book will be going on sale May 1st this year, 2019. So coming up here pretty shortly, guys. And this is the No Shit Sales Journal, a confident, common sense, and practical guide to sales. Basically your Cliff Note version, okay, that can get you up to speed, guys, and give you a very solid foundation on how to sell. Now this book, guys, is not just for sales professionals. This book you need to buy and read. It will help your life with your family, your kids, pretty much anyone that you would like to communicate with and become better at communication. Okay, so make sure you go to Amazon, guys, and put in your pre-order right now. We'll include a link below. But this book, guys, is going to be going on sale May 1st. It's also, guys, been featured on the Sales Babble with Pat Helmers. You can tune in to find out a little bit more about the book at salesbabble.com. Very, very, very good podcast. Pat Helmers, guys, is a very standing guy within sales. Very, very, very solid reputation. Amazing podcast with some of the best techniques, communication techniques, tips and tricks for sales. So go to the salesbabble.com. I'll put that link in the description below. But guys, please make sure to pick up your copy on Amazon today. Get one right now. Thanks, guys.